Okay, we are working on solving exponential and logarithmic equations, and I'm trying to give you as few examples as possible, but it's still tough to narrow it down. Let's look at example A. Our variables are all in the exponents, and the only way to undo an exponent is to apply a log of the same base. So my next step would be to apply log base 3 to both sides. Three, 5x minus 6. Now what happens is the log base cancels out the exponent base. Really, we could totally skip this step if we recognized that this would just be the result. Now we just finish solving this thing. Looks like x equals 6. And 6 makes sense. It will work in that equation. All right, on to part B. We have our variable in the exponent base 5, so I'm going to apply a log base 5 to both sides. And I don't know why they throw in these numbers. You could put square root of 9 in there, but I know square root of 9 is 3. I thought it was kind of an interesting problem that they did. So log base 5 to the 2x is equal to log base 5 of 3. And I think on these they ask you to just round to a couple decimal places. So I get 2x equals log base 5 of 3. And I'm going to finish solving for x. And I'm going to put this in the calculator so you can see that. You'll need a calculator for some of this. Okay, just a reminder, we could use change of base, but if you have a fairly modern calculator, you'll see log of any base. And I just hit the up arrow because I knew it was down at the bottom of my list, log of any base, and it's nice enough to show me what goes where. So I'm going to enter log base 5 of 3 divided by 2. And I've got to get out of that parentheses or enter the parentheses before I do my division, otherwise it's not going to do it the way I want it. So it looks like this answer is approximately 0.341. I think they ask us to round to 3 decimal places. Okay, on to this one. I can apply a log base 2 to both sides, and now I'm just getting lazy here. But a note, you can't evaluate a log with a negative inside of it. So this does not exist because it's outside. A negative is outside the domain. Remember, x, unless we have a left-right translation on a log, and we don't here, x has to be greater than 0. So the answer to this one is does not exist. Okay. These I split out because the quiz will ask you to answer it exactly. All right, so I've got my variable in the exponent base 5, so I'm going to apply a log base 5. And I'll write it out on the right-hand side. Okay. Continuing to solve on the left-hand side, I just get x plus 3. And now I'm going to finish solving for x. And enter it exactly that way. In the XYZ homework, if you hit the underscore key, that's the one above the minus key on the keyboard, it'll give you that base drop for the 5. Let me know if you have any trouble with that one. So there's my exact answer there. Here, I need to isolate that exponent before I apply a log, so I need to get rid of that multiplication by 20. And 140 divided by 20 is the same as 14 divided by 2, so I get 7 equals e to the 3t. So we're going to apply natural log to both sides. And I'll just write this out because I want you to see how it cancels. So that cancels, and the 3t drops down. So I have ln 7 equals 3t. I am being pretty careful with the parentheses because you are going to need them to enter that exactly in the quiz. All right, I'm going to stop this video and I'll see you on the next one.